So let me tell you why this is exciting, because I'm going to show you how to literally explode your leads. And it's just going to be like maybe a 10, 15 minute thing that I'll show you, maybe even less. And you'll be blown away. Right? That's why I'm going to record this so I can post it in the group. But first of all, so welcome everyone. I'm going to do this class with Paul. We're going to do this class every Tuesday. So I'm sure we'll have more people joining. This is a beginning. Last class, they were like, we had a tech class last Thursday. They were like one client, one student. Now we have two. So that's awesome. We're doubling our performance today, but we're always happy whether we have 1 person or 100 person. We're always so happy to help you guys. Susan and Brian, welcome. Feel free to turn on your video. Feel free to ask a question. This is relaxed. This is friendly. This is transparent atmosphere. And again, we're just here to help you guys. There is no saying that we're going to sell you or anything. We just want to show you what we got. We just want to provide value every week on every call. And if you guys want to do more, it's always a pleasure to work with you guys. So in this week. So any question before I get started? Any question from Brian or Susan before I get started? Good. Wonderful. Thanks, Susan. Say no. Okay, good. Okay. So all I'm asking you guys, 5 minutes, you're going to be blown away. I guarantee you. So please pay attention. Let me tell you a story. For years, every time I was talking to brokers, I'm like, how many people do you have in your database? Because I want to help them to find leads so they can get listings, they can get sales. And they're like, oh, I got thousands of people in my email, but I don't really have a database. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, well, over the years, I send all those emails to all those people, and I have tons of prospects in my email. And I'm like, well, what's the point of having tons of prospects in your email if you don't use them? And they're like, yeah, but I don't have time to go through my email. This guy told me, one of my students told me, he's the owner of a brokerage company. He's like, I got 60,000 email that I sent over the years. And he's like, I got tons of prospects inside that, boat owner and things. And I'm like, well, I want to help you find those golden nuggets in your email. And even for me, I thought about that over the years too, because I've been using a CRM pretty much consistently. But sometimes when you have a CRM, you don't use everything for the CRM. Sometimes you have some emails, some conversation that are not in the CRM. So I'm like, what if I could find a software that would be able to scan my email and literally find all opportunities and leads in my email that I could use for business? And I'm trying to find a software, AI software, and I look everywhere. For months I've been looking and I couldn't find anything. And it was like maybe 3 months ago or 2 months ago, I bring my kids to sports, to hockey. And I'm like, well, why don't I just do it myself? I'm like, I'm going to ask ChatGPT to help me create it. And I'm like, I don't know anything about software. So I asked ChatGPT, is that possible to create something that will scan all my email and find that? And ChatGPT say, yeah, it's fine. We can do that. I'm like, whoa. So explain that. So I asked ChatGPT, I'm like, explain that to me like I would be 5 years old, because I don't know anything technically online. And ChatGPT explained and show me exactly how to do. And by the time my kids finish their hockey practice, it was like a 1 hour that day, I had 197 leads in a Google table, and I was like blown away. So I'm like, oh my gosh. So then I started contacting some clients. I'm like, can I do an experiment with your email? They're like, yeah. And the same week I found 750 leads for our clients, and clients were blown away. So this is what I'm going to do, and this is what I'm going to show you today. So the first thing I will do is I will share my screen. And I'll show you how this is, and then I'll do it. And I guarantee within 5 minutes, you're going to see the 197 leads coming in my Google Sheet. So here is what you're going to ask ChatGPT. So you take this prompt and you go to ChatGPT. So ask ChatGPT to create a script that will extract email from Gmail. Now it works with Outlook or other service provider account based on specific keywords and put them on a Google Sheet document. So what I want you to do is I want you to find a pattern. Like let's say every time Suzanne, she's selling boats for concept boats. So maybe every time she's got an incoming leads from Yachtword or from here, maybe there's a specific keywords. Maybe the keyword is like Yachtword number or boat trader number. Those specific keywords. So if she put this keyword, she can find all the leads she got from Yachtwords over the last 10 years. And then she can send them one short email. Are you still looking for a center console? And maybe she will just like that contact hundreds of people. Or maybe every time she had a sea trial with someone, she had a specific keyword like, hey, sea trial at this location. And then she will contact everybody that has a sea trial with her, and whether or not they bought the boat, but those are leads because those are people they express interest to buy. So maybe she can contact those people. So for me, my keywords was timely and profitable sales. Why? Because every time I was trying to get a listing when I was a broker, I was sending this email that say, if you work with us, you're going to have a timely and profitable sales. That was my email that I was sending every time when I was trying to get a listings. So every listing prospects, whether I got the listing or not, were receiving those keywords, timely and profitable sales. So I asked ChatGPT, I said, go to my email, find all the email in the past that contain the word timely and profitable sales and put them all on a table with all the contact information. So I send the keyword is timely and profitable sales, email sent or received from January 2007 to 2024. Request that the script extract the date, subject line, sender, email. Instruct that the script should add this detail to Google Sheet in a document. So I wanted Google Doc to create me a nice document with first name, email, date, and click here for more where I will access the whole email. So I give my instruction, right? So just follow this exact script. I made it for you. Then once I give that to ChatGPT, it gives me the script. So this is actually what the script looks like. It goes from here to here. Now, don't ask me any question about because I don't know anything about HTML or script. So the first time I got that from ChatGPT, I'm like, what is that? What do I do with that? So, but ChatGPT told me, and I'm going to show you. So once you get the script, you're going to copy it. You see from the first letter to the last bracket, I'm going to copy this. And then, so we're going to open new Google Sheet. So here I will call it listing leads. Right, so we will call that listing leads. Guys, you're going to be blown away in a few minutes. And then you got to go to extension app script. Can you do that? Oh, I see we've got more people coming in. Okay. Ian. So extension and app script. And you paste the script that I just gave you. So far, we ask ChatGPT one question, we copy a script, and we open a new document. So we literally did three things. So then I'm going to delete all of that. And I'm going to paste, right? And then I click on save. And then that's it. I'm going to click run. Now here is what's going to happen. And ChatGPT is going to ask permission. I mean, not this script is going to ask permission to, right? Permission to access my email because you want to access my email. So I'm going to be like, yes, you can access my email and scan my email. So I say yes, allow. And now the magic starts. What's happening now is I got this thing is scanning all my email history, the 60,000 email I sent the last 20 years. And every single keyword that is containing timely and profitable sales, which are my keywords for getting more listings, is going to put me on a very clean table with first name, last name, email, date, and the full conversation. So if I'm a boat broker, I'm taking this table and I'm going to have contact those people, say, hey, are you still looking to sell a boat? Do you still own a boat in BC? Are you still looking to sell this summer? So now we're going to find this document. So we're going to go to here, because when it's done, it's pasting it, but I'm just going to go faster. I'm going to go to recent document, and that's it's right here. Right. So if I double click here, here you go. Look at that. Look at that. All the leads coming. Guys, on demand. 33 foot, 33 foot. I mean, they would not, when I was selling boats, that was in 2007, I was selling small boats, but look at that. 48 foot, 40 foot, 46 foot, 21 foot, 37 foot, all those boats. And I have the email of the owners and I can contact them and they keep coming. 130, 140, 150. So I can do this for all the boats that I sold, all the surveys that are organized, all the sea trials that are organized, all the incoming leads from Yacht World, all the incoming leads from Boat Trader, all the incoming leads from, I can just like that, if I found the right keywords, I can generate tons of leads, right? So how many of you like what you see so far, right? I just show you how to literally, so I'm going to do a quick recap for Ian, because you probably missed the beginning. So what I did is very simple. We have 2 slides today. I wanted to show how I went to ChatGPT. I asked ChatGPT to create me a script to scan my entire email, all my emails since 2007, and find me listings opportunity. The only thing I needed to do was to find a keyword. And when I was a broker, my keyword was timely and profitable sales. So I give this to ChatGPT, give me a script, and I don't know anything about technical. I just copy and paste. I go to my any Google Sheet page, you go to extension, app script, you paste, and you click save and run, and that's it. And you got your document. Guys, just like this, I can go to any business. I can go to any business. I can go to a bakery around the corner. If the guy got some email, I can scan all their email and find opportunities. So this is, have you heard of the Pareto rule? The Pareto rule states that 20% of the things you do yield 80% of the results. Well, guess what? The Pareto rule is fractal. What does that mean? That means that the Pareto rule is applying within the Pareto rule and is applying within the Pareto rule. Which means that with now 4% of the things you do, you get 64% of the result. And with 0.8% of the things you do, you get 50% of the result. And this is the fractal 2 times, because I'm spending 5 minutes. And with 5 minutes, what I'm doing, I just generate 197 qualified leads, right? So this is the power of really using your brain to identifying what bring business in your scenario, like in your life, what will bring business. Remember that 90% of boat owner are already on boat before. So that's what I wanted to do for this first class this week. Now let's see if we've got some questions. I'm going to can you do this for CRM and not Google
Susan
Mail?
has a question.
Yes, yeah, you can do this with Outlook too. If it's a Microsoft, it's Outlook. Yes, you can. Yeah, we did that with Outlook. So it's the same thing. Essentially, you need to, but then you will have to give permission to Google Sheet to access your Outlook. So now I'm not sure Pipedrive, because Pipedrive is a CRM. You see, I have a CRM. I don't access my CRM. I access my email. You go to the source. Because in my email inbox, I have all those conversations I have all over the years. And what I wanted to do was to create a little script that will access all my email and find me all those opportunities for all those years. And just like that, I did that in what? No joke. What time is it, guys? It's 9:17. We started the call at 9:05. So in 12 minutes, I got 190, how many? 195 leads in 12 minutes. Boom, qualified leads. All boat owner, all wanted to lease their boat in the past. So what you can do, once you know something like this, you can go to see another broker in your firm, say, hey, can I help you get leads? The guy say, yeah, I've been not good using the CRM, but I've been selling boats since 2005. I'm like, okay, can I see what kind of email you send when you get a listing? The guy say, oh, usually I send this email when I get a listing. You find a couple keywords, boom, you run the script, say, here is all the person you have been sending an email to try to get the listings over the last 10 years. Shall we send them a quick 9-word email? Hey, do you still own your boat in South Florida? Hey, do you still, do you have any change of plan for your boating season? Right? Then short email, because short email create a conversation. Why people respond to text message and not newsletter? For 3 reasons. It's short, it's personal, and it's expecting a reply. You know what's the open rate of your mom email? 100% open rate, because it's personal. She's just sending you some short message, right?
Hey Vincent, Susan said
Yes.
there that she's got a lot of junk in her
Yeah, I
Outlook.
can see. I
So
can see that. Well, if you delete the
okay.
email, that's a problem. If you delete the email, you don't have it anymore, right? So what you want to do is you want to keep as much email as possible, conversation, so you can retrieve them. And I knew that every time I was sending email with Outlook, I always kept all my email, I mean, my conversation, because I knew that one day I would be able to. And I didn't know when. And I was looking for a software and I couldn't find the software. And one day I'm like, you know what, I'm going to do it myself. So, but I'm sure it can be done with Pipedrive too. You just gotta, again, it's not something that I'm selling, guys. It's some idea that I had. It's a Pareto idea, right? Where are the leads? Well, the leads are in my email. How can I find them? Well, I can scan my email. I don't have time to do it manually. So how can I do it with a script? And this is the way of thinking that we have at Yacht Sales Academy. And every week when we're going to do a small class like that, this is the kind of strategies I'm going to share with you. Some easy wins that you can have that will bring massive results, or simple things that you can do in 5 minutes like this that will bring you massive results. Because you don't have to work 80 hours a week, right? You don't have to slave yourself for working. Me, I like to read. I mean, I work a lot, but I read a lot, right? I would rather spend my time reading than working, scanning my email, because I learned, now I know how to do this, so I do that in 5 minutes. Now I got all my leads. Maybe I'll spend the time reading or educating myself or going to a training or teaching. So any other question? Well, I think that was the first good, awesome call. And, you know, I want to keep this call short, because it's, again, it's about providing value to you guys, answering questions. So if you have a question, you can ask a question like Susan in the chat. You can also turn on the video and you know, chat with us. We have a few more minutes if you want. But so today's Wednesday. Every Wednesday, we'll have a half an hour call where we're going to review listings, leads, sales. And then every Thursday, we have a one-click showing technical call. And if you don't know what one-click showing is, go to showandsellmoreboats.com. This is an awesome tool. And essentially, if I have to, buyers in 2024, buyers are looking for 2 things and 2 things only: trust and information. So the best way to get trust is familiarity bias. The best way to get trust, do you know the second most visited page on your website? About Us page. Because there is no, it's not about B2B or B2C. It's about H2H. It's about human to human. People want to do business with people. That's why it's About Us page, the second most visited page. They want to do business with you. So they want to see you. They want to talk to you. So the best way to get trust is actually to have a call like that, like a video call. And if you can have a video call with your clients, it's the absolute best way to create trust. Now, what's the best way to get information? Is to show. The more you show, the more you'll sell. People buy with their eyes. The best way we've seen to show product is a virtual tour, because it's immersive. You can see the ceiling, the floor all around you. You can see inside, outside, technical area. So what we do with one-click showing is we combine a one-on-one video call with your clients and a virtual tour, and it's combined. Now, if you want to be effective selling online, you need to remove friction, because the more friction there is, the more people are not going to buy, right? So that's why we call it one-click showing, because with just one click, you can organize a showing. And if you deconstruct both sales, no sales happen unless money exchange hands. No money exchange hands unless there is an offer. No offer happen unless there is a showing, and no showing happen unless there is a conversation. So what we do, a one-click showing, is we make sure that with zero friction, you have more showings and more conversation. And we've had around, I think, how many we have now? Close to 30 members that sign up to one-click showing. So far, we launched like 2 months ago, so it's growing nicely in study. And what we're going to do is every Thursday we have a technical call and we help them, and it costs $50 a month, so it's very affordable. So if you guys are interested, again, go to showandsellmoreboats.com. But just want to tell you what the call on Thursday is about. So you guys have a wonderful day. If there is no more question, thank you so much for coming. I'm really excited. We're going to be more engaged and more regular into helping you guys in this community. What I do is I kind of went away from the Facebook community because there's too much, even for me, I don't really like going to Facebook too much because there's too much distraction. And this community on Skool is just about providing value to you guys. It's not about getting distraction. Paul, thanks for joining on the call. Thanks, Brian. Thanks, Ian. Thanks, Susan. You guys have an amazing day. It's always good to see you. And I'll try to post that on the class today. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Talk soon. Thanks, Paul. Talk to you later.
Thanks, Vincent.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.